everybody, what's up? It's Locke here with your weekly gaming update. We've got a lot to talk about, so let's get straight to it. The first being Warriors Orochi 3 review is up on Culdcept, link down below. I'll just give you the brief. I was very surprised about how much I loved this game. It was the perfect remedy for my Mass Effect 3 hangover. After I had finished Mass Effect, I just kind of wanted to zone out, and Warriors Orochi 3 just fit the bill so well. It is... I was one of the people that, you know, the majority of the people that think the Warriors series, Dynasty Warriors and Samurai Warriors, is just, you know, mash a button to win. But this is more than that. It's got so much content, so much unlockables, that I was definitely surprised by how much I liked it. So go read the full review, just letting you know that the Warriors Orochi 3 is probably the best Warriors game that you're going to find. Anyways, next up we have another Kickstarter, which is, again, you know, we're just growing that bubble more and more of all those Kickstarters, but here's the one that I got behind right away, and it's Leisure Suit Larry. Al Lowe, the original creator of the Leisure Suit Larry games, I'm so excited I can't even talk about it. It wants to remake Leisure Suit Larry 1 in the land of the lounge lizards, and I basically grew up and learned all of everything I needed to know about sex. I learned from Leisure Suit Larry. Let's put it that way. So I think you should go check it out. If you haven't played a Leisure Suit Larry game, it is one of the best, funniest, most well-written. It was in the prime of adventure games, you know, along with everything that LucasArts did in Day of the Tentacle, Maniac Mansion. It's up there with the level of caliber. And I think that, of course, we know that the Leisure Suit Larry games didn't really do so hot towards the tail end, and the ones that came out, you know, over the past, you know, 5 or 6 years, they're nothing compared to the original Leisure Suit Larry games. They're charming, they're witty, the characters are awesome. It deals with some great adult themes, and I think it's something that the fans of Leisure Suit Larry are definitely going to get behind it. But check it out if you want to support just another great Kickstarter. That's been 3 that I've already talked about. It's obviously one of the more popular ones, but I'm just really excited about that. The other news is that we have Culdcept Saga coming out for the 3DS. If you don't know what Culdcept Saga is, it is a mixture of Monopoly meets Magic the Gathering. You make a deck, you bring it to the game, in which you have a quadrangular battle, a 4-player battle. It can be 2 players, but 4 players the best. And you roll a die, you move around the board, you claim territories, you set up defenses on the territories with creatures, you collect money going around the board, trying to build your small empire, and when you land on another person's spot, you can try and battle for that using your cards in your hand, different equipment, different spells. I played the shit out of it on the Xbox 360. It's got quite the cult following, and it's coming out for a mobile device. 3DS, this is the killer app for me on the 3DS. I will be getting this as soon as it comes out. It'll be the tipping point for my 3DS purchase, basically, which I'm super stoked about. Playing that on, you know, you're playing multiplayer over Wi-Fi and being able to just, you know, play a couple turns, maybe close it off if you're playing single player. Just super excited for that. So that's Culdcept for 3DS. I don't know if it's called Culdcept Saga. That was the Xbox 360 title, but that is, I couldn't be happier about that. Great game, and I know a lot of people out there were forced to love that game because I bought them copies of it. But check it out. You can find Culdcept Saga for cheap on Xbox 360. It's well worth, you know, the 10 or 15 bucks, even if you only play for a couple games. The last thing, got to talk about some mobile stuff, and I have a treat for you that I missed last week. This is called Fingle, and it is an iPad game that I should have brought with me, but it's the Barry White of iPad games. It is a 4-play game, puzzle co-op 4-play game. I don't know really how to describe it much more than that, but you have 2 players with their hands on the iPad, and you have to hold your finger on separate dots, separate colored dots, and move them in sequence with the shapes that match up with them. So your one player might be doing this, and the other player is coming in and doing a little bit of that, and then you solve the puzzle, and then you go to the next one, and they have this really sexy music playing in the background. It is a riot. They nailed this one, and it's $1.99 on the iPad only. It is a hoot. You can bust that out at parties. You could bust it out maybe for an icebreaker. Who knows? But you just tell everyone, go Fingle yourself. But it's a co-op game, so you got to do it with 2 people. 2 hands is always better than 1. I think that's about it. Lots of stuff going on this week. We'll have lots more videos coming out. We got Big Chief Battles on Monday. We got Good Co-op, Bad Co-op new series starting on Friday. Lots of stuff for you to check out. Remember, ask questions if you have them. Pop them below. I love answering those either on the show if I can, or in the comments section. Thank you again for watching. We'll catch you next week. That's it for Weekly Gaming Update. Peace.